In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the domain of a function. And here we have a function that contains a couple operations that have restricted domain. So just to remind you, when we have division, we have to make sure that what we divide by is not equal to 0. When we have a radical, we have to make sure that what's inside of the radical cannot be negative, and when we have a logarithm of something, we got to make sure that that something is strictly positive. So with that in mind, let's look at this function and let's recognize that we have a couple things going on here. First of all, we have a logarithm in the numerator. That means x minus 1 has to be strictly positive. So that means x has to be strictly greater than 1. So this is the interval that contains all the values that satisfy that condition. Then we have a radical. So what's inside of the radical cannot be less than 0. So that's the condition, and these are all the values that satisfy that condition. So it's all the values that are less than 2. And also we have a fraction with square root of 2 minus x in the denominator. So that means square root of 2 minus x cannot be equal to 0. That means x cannot be equal to 2. So x could be anything but 2. So putting these three conditions together, we're looking for the intersection. So what are the values that satisfy all these three conditions, or what are the values that fall into all three of these sets? So it's easy to see that those values would be between 1 and 2, right? So any value between 1 and 2 will satisfy all three conditions. So domain of function f is the interval, open interval, from 1 to 2.